Hello there, beautiful earth signs. My name's Trudy, and I'm your Portrait Gypsy Angel Medium. These cards are flying out. I'm your Portrait Gypsy. All right, and this reading is for earth signs Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So if you have those signs in any placement, okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Eris, Lilith, any of those placements, I don't care, okay? And you are also, on that note, welcome to Crosswatch, wherever you may have another zodiac sign in another placement, because some of these readings will apply in a different sector of your life. Like, you know, the moon, the sun is the masculine. It's the you that you portray to the world. The moon is the unconscious, the inside, the you that you don't want the whole world to know, okay? The Venus is obviously the romance. Jupiter is the finance. And so, like, you want to know. Okay, anyways, I don't know what deck I'm using, but this is a gift from my darling friend Anna. And she gifted it to me in my October trip to Nicaragua. So the theme is a bit Halloween, a bit evil, sinister. Okay, anyways, but also what I'm reading for is cycles that need to be closed out before we enter and embark into 2024. There we go. Oh, are we in a Mercury retrograde already, or are we approaching one? Because I'm like, oh. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the deck. Bottom of the deck energy, Judgment. So maybe somebody is dealing with the judicial system. Maybe somebody finally is getting judged fairly for once. Maybe those who've judged incorrectly are getting their share of judgment. There's so many ways that this card could apply. I'm just naming a couple that come to mind, okay? But that's the lesson that you're standing on for this lunar cycle, if you will. The first card is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the first card always tells us, like, the name of the game. And here, it's like you're surrounded with people or a situation that is of no avail to you. You are in a situation that's going to lead you to nothing fruitful. You know, it's dragging. There's 7 tombstones. Like, why do you want to hang out here? Let's not hang out here. You know, and then we have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is talking about the burdens, how far you've come, how much you've endured, how much you have sacrificed to get to where you are. And so there's this undertone of wanting to give up. But look how mad I'm getting. And this is not an on purpose, okay? How are you going to sacrifice and give up and do all of this work to then at the end, after everything, just be like, I'm over it. No, that doesn't even make sense. So yes, currently you are in a space where everything is kind of dead surrounding you and lifeless, still, checkmate, stale, past expiration date, all that. But you're encouraged not to give up. That doesn't mean you need to remain there. It means you don't give up. You find a different way. Because you need to be defending what's rightfully yours. This is the fruits of your labor. Those flowers are only flowers because you nourished them to be so. Through your blood, sweat, and tears. So why should there be any other beneficiary other than yourself? Defend your ground. Whether that means your thought process, your right to make a decision. Be stubborn. Do not give an inch. There's maybe a group of people or a person who is trying to influence you into deciding a different way. Or playing your cards in the way that's keeping you here. Matter of fact, the more stubborn you are, the more you'll gain in the long run. So being stubborn now and sticking to your guns now is crucial. It behooves you to do so. I'm going to name the reading Stick to Your Guns. All right, here's something we didn't know about that we need to know about. By the way, undertone here is talking about temptation. So there could be temptation to spend money when there is none to be spent. It could be temptation in terms of like gambling, sex, substance. There's a lot more than that. Food. So that's a warning for you. Not necessarily that it's happening, but it's a warning. It's a lesson. The test will be here. The test will be here the month of December. Right. So here you are, the Queen of Wands. I don't care if you're a lady or a guy watching this, but the Queen of Wands, she's a fighter. She doesn't just delegate tasks, you know? She does action herself. She's not like the Queen of Cups who like order other people to do her bidding. Okay, she is the Queen of Wands and she's the Queen of Action. Not only is she the Queen of Wands and that she's the Queen of Action, she is hot to trot. She's looking good. She's smelling good. And right now here, she's a hot mess, but she's still hot. You understand? So she could also be a fire sign that you might be dealing with. Or she could just have all of this inside of her. She doesn't have to be a fire sign. Fire signs would be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. So let's get some clarity on this Queen of Wands because that doesn't tell us much. Okay, so there's something to do with betrayal and this Queen of Wands. There's a betrayal. There is a truth that needed to have been told to you that has not been revealed. And perhaps this Queen of Wands has bad intentions towards you. I mean, this could be also an aspect of the self-sabotaging. For somebody that may resonate. But for the most part, this is an external woman that's trying to fuck with you. And again, the genders are kind of loose here, you know? Like, it doesn't have to be a woman, but they take on the traits of this queen, whether masculine or feminine, okay? And her energy is queen, feminine. So it doesn't have to be a man or a woman, but the traits and the actions that this individual takes is of the Queen of Wands. Let's get more clarity. because I'm being nosy. The Seven of Wands, yeah. So this person has already shown you their true colors. Something like this already happened, maybe not involving you, but involving this queen. You already seen this. You already saw a foreshadowing of this behavior somewhere along the past. And her true colors are not of a queen. Her true colors are of a gargoyle. She has ill intentions in her heart, and you've seen this before. Okay, so that's what's coming at you from left field that you didn't know about, that you needed to know about. Now here's your advice for the remainder of the month. Right, so you know how I was saying that you're like stuck in this weird spot? Sorry, it's like toppled over on me. I was saying that you're in this weird spot and that you need to get out of here. We don't want to stay here. In the end of the reading, we have the Hanged Man, and you're like staying there because you feel stuck. And that's a big theme in your reading, is about the feeling of being stuck. The stuck feeling is not real. And when time does stand still, it's actually an opportunity for you to, you know, like read between the lines of your life so that you can get the deeper meaning of what's going on, the way that you would in school when you're reading a poem and you're reading between the lines of a Shakespearean poem where he's talking about a summer's day and really he's talking about how beautiful she is. Okay, so read between the lines of your life, because there's so many signs that are divinely created for you, individually created, so that you'll be able to interpret it and apply it and make decisions, big important decisions, based on those signs of guidance and protection. Don't feel stuck. This is an opportunity that universe is granting you so that you can see something at a second glance that you didn't see the first time around. Do not feel stuck. Do not feel caged. You know, and I was saying before that in the bottom of the deck we had the devil. We still have the devil at the bottom of the deck, right? And I was saying there's going to be a lot of temptation. It comes up as the last card of the reading. It's coming up as the Four of Wands. Normally I would say this is a twin flame card, but I just get a really bad feeling with this person. Like you're dancing with the devil. This has to do with the temptation. I'm not kidding. So it could be a warning. You know what? I'm getting on another timeline. Hang on. This one's good. I'm getting on another timeline that it's not even the same fucking person, okay? This is a test from universe because it's not the same person. It's a different person, different place, different time, different name, same motherfucking situation. And it's a test. It's a test to see if you are gonna go back to square one and continue and perpetuate in this bullshit. That's what that is. So let's close this cycle up, baby. Let's close this cycle up before 2024. Let's start 2024 with a fresh. You're so fresh and clean. You're like, what was that? Outcast. Ain't nobody dope as me. I feel so fresh, so clean. All right, let's do it. So also, if you haven't already commented or liked, I really need you to do that, because for one, it tells the algorithms that my content was relevant, so they'll suggest it to somebody else in need of watching it, right? Secondly, when you leave a comment and a like, I know that my content's resonating with you, and I know how it's resonating with you. And please understand that there's parts of this reading that are going to apply for you that don't apply for somebody else, and vice versa. There's parts that are not going to apply for you, but they do apply for somebody else in need of hearing that energy that happens to be very present. Okay? So take and leave whatever you need from the readings, because these are general readings. Like I said, they're created to suit Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for 3 zodiac signs, okay? Now, if you want a private exchange of energies with me, click on the description box below, right there. It's a downward facing triangle. Follow the instructions, we'll make it happen. But like I was saying, I need you to leave me a comment. That way I know how I'm resonating with you, okay? So leave me a comment and like it. If you haven't already subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Let's do it! So, all right, my lovey-dovey, I am wishing you the best until we meet again. I love you so much. Love me back. Love yourself. Love everybody around you.